What's going on, folk? It's your boy Mick and the man.
Jerry, what's up, people?
What's going on? It's another Puff a Minute. Thanks for joining us. You know, we got a few things to talk to you guys about today. Then we're going to get out of here because we're going to go catch that Garcia Easter fight, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, we think we got a little in on the action tonight, so we're going to go see, you know, if we can get a little coins in our pocket.
Yeah.
Follow me. But yeah, man, so what's good with you, Jay, man?
Man, another good day on the Puff a Minute.
Absolutely.
Got my smoke to puff today. Got a CAO flathead.
Oh,
so
man.
CAO,
okay.
man, you know, if you know the brand, they got a lot of good smokes in the lineup. This is one of the best. They modeled these after engines, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this was the flathead. They got the 660 and all that.
Okay.
So yeah, I like these smokes. It's another Nicaraguan. On point for me. So what you got, man?
Absolutely, man. Look, man, it's a little special right here, man. So I'm smoking the Perdomo Reserve 10th anniversary champagne. Okay, it's the champagne, right? But this is a special one because it's the 10th anniversary edition from the Cabinet series.
Okay.
Right. This one just happened to be given to me by Mr. Nick Perdomo himself.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So that's how I roll now. Feel me? Now, in all seriousness, though, this is it's a great smoke, man. Connecticut wrapper, very smooth. I've been liking the you know, the Perdomos, you know, the champagnes for a minute now. Stuff like that, but it's a nice, easy smoke, man. It's not too, not too bold, right? It's more on the lighter side, but still, it's an excellent smoke, man. I you know, encourage everybody. If you haven't tried this one, go ahead and try it, and if you have, it might be time to go ahead and light another one up. Feel me?
Absolutely.
So yeah,
what's
man.
on your mind, man?
Man, a lot's been going on, brother. Lots been going on. As you guys know, about a week ago, I was blessed and had an opportunity to go to IPCPR, right? And let's just be clear, man. Let me get this piece out real quick, man. You know what I'm saying? I want to show a special thank you, to my man Darius Wyatt, you know, in Lawrence, Montgomery, from the cigar. Now I can't remember the name of their company, bro, but you know they should have gave me a promo, right? They should have gave me something so I could remember. But anyway, they had the little instrument, man, that you would, you know, poke it in your cigar so that you can get a perfect pull every time and stuff like that. It's an excellent product. I apologize, I can't remember the name of it right now because it's just been a crazy day. But they showed love, man. They got me in there, man, and you know, was able to do some interviews and all that stuff. I was able to touch base with a few people, get reacquainted with, you know, my man Rocky and all that good stuff. So it was a great day, man. So yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, hopefully y'all got to see some of the photos we posted up, man. You got some good pics with with the Alec and Bradley. Got Nick Perdomo on there, Arturo. So yeah, it was a good time out there.
AJ Fernandez, and the cool thing about it, and like I said, some of the video we already posted up from, you know, some of that content that we captured. There's more. Because my man Fabian from Drew Estates took us on a trip, bro. Like we literally went through everything that they had out there. So I got to get that up, man, so people. Because I already had people hit me up like, "Yo, where's the rest of the Fabian video?" Because I could, because I said more to come. They're like, "Where's the rest? Where's the rest?" So I'm gonna get that up, you guys, pretty soon here too. You know, so yeah, that's what's happening, man. For me, man, I got to start off with this, right? All right, let me get this one going, right? Let me get this even more so.
What you gotta get
even more so, man. Look, man, this is more of a personal note, but some of y'all saw me a couple of days ago sitting out in the yard, you know, puffing on that big stick, man, that big LFD, right? And people's like, "Okay, D, what are you celebrating?" I was keeping it quiet to myself, right? I wanted, you know, my daughter to be the first one to come out as far as social media to announce it, man. But you looking at a brand new granddaddy,
Pawpaw.
Pawpaw's in the building, family.
Yes, sir. Congrats, man.
Thank you. All right, you know, so yeah, so that's what's happening, man. Got a new addition to the family. My man Mason Kai, you know, they call him Prince Mason right now.
Prince Mason.
Yeah, he royalty in the fam. So, well, Mason Kai, man, is here. He was born on Thursday, you know, 8:20 p.m. Eastern. You know, so we're just very excited about that. So that was definitely worth a celebratory cigar.
It was,
as far as I'm concerned, right?
Yeah, congrats to the new couple because they recently got married.
Yeah, they got married about a year ago. This is their first child, so yeah, we're looking forward to it, man. Absolutely.
Yeah, congrats, bro. We'll drink to that.
Cheers.
On the champagne of beers.
Yeah, on the champagne of beers and the champagne cigar. There you go.
But yeah, man, what's been going on in the news, man? It's been a couple weeks since we posted. It's been a lot going on.
It's been a lot going on.
Oh, we talked about Pacquiao last time we was out here.
We did.
Pacquiao knocked that boy out.
Yes, he did.
We collected that coin.
We did get some coin on that one. We tried to tell you.
I heard Matisse was at the bar drinking. I had to go put my money down.
The night before the fight. Hey, why is y'all drinking the night before the fight? You know
I heard Robert Easter was on the same, so he might be cocaine on some drinks. So
exactly.
We might be getting paid again.
so you know, the players Garcia tonight. You know, you still got time depending on how quickly I get this up. You know what I'm saying? I went with the under again, the under 9 and stuff like that. So we'll just see how that rolls for us. You know?
We might have to do a new line of sports bets.
Yeah,
start
exactly.
selling bets.
Exactly. Help these other folk out there a little bit, man. True that. So yeah, the world is crazy. That's no new news, man. But let's start with first. I want to start with Demi Lovato.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I mean, look, you know, I feel for the young lady. You know what I'm saying? There's this recurring theme,
mm-hmm.
you know, in this country where people are more concerned about their image, you know what I'm saying, than just coming out and being real. We see it all the time from the Oval. You know what
mm-hmm.
I'm saying? You know, everything is whitewashed and all of that. Demi Lovato has an issue. She has a problem. You know, and she tried to talk about it, man. She tried to come clean in that last song that she came out with. You know, she had a song that talked about her addiction, and the fact that she had fallen off the wagon.
Yeah.
You know, I think it was called Sober or something like that. But now that Demi, you know, the first thing that they did when the first news came out, they said that she had OD'd on heroin.
Right.
Okay. Now, heroin is not new to Hollywood. All right. All of these cats, man, a lot of people have died from heroin. Right. So now afterwards they tried to go back and clean it up and say, well, it wasn't heroin. It was this thing called Norcon or whatever, or Norvon, or whatever.
Opioid.
But what that is it's like the antidote to a heroin overdose.
Exactly.
So her friends shot her with that to reverse what was happening from the heroin.
Right.
But you can't have a young, you know, lovely young lady or whatever with her image or whatever and say that it was heroin. Because how many young girls look at her and idolize her? But so they try to reverse what really happened.
Yeah, and what people don't seem to understand is they self-medicate, right?
Exactly.
So they go from, I was on pain pills, which a lot of times happen to be opioids and narcotics, and then they either can't get the prescriptions for that reason, so then they go buy street level drugs.
Right.
With heroin being one that many people end up going to.
Exactly.
And like you said, they trying to change the narrative once again. And make the narrative sound like she was just, you know, having an issue and complications.
She's been doing this for years. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, again, if you've been an addict for years, then you are going to graduate on your drug of choice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So she might have started off with something pretty mild at one point, but after this many years, and she's been doing drugs since she was like 14 or something like that, or whatever. Yeah, she's on the hard stuff right now, and she needs help. So people need to acknowledge what's really going on. Stop trying to cover it up. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not helping nobody by trying to cover it up.
And we talked about this on the show too, about mental health. So you know, man, just big ups, man. Make sure if you having problems, talk to somebody. You know, I like Absolutely. Your motto always: give yourself one more day. One more day. You know, give yourself an opportunity for things to turn around. But yeah, man, it's something that we need to start paying more attention to. Especially when we talk about these young stars. You know, Demi Lovato grew up on the screen, man, from Disney Channel all the way up.
Exactly.
And so, you know, she's never really been able to be a normal kid. I think we saw the extreme cases that maybe with Michael Jackson. You know, the problems he had in his life. And now we seeing it with these other actors that grew up on screen. They just seem to always continue to have these issues, man. So, you know, like I said, mental health is a serious thing. We can't stop talking about it.
So let's tie that into another potential mental health issue now. And I say that like that for a reason. So R. Kelly decided to release something this week, right? Called I apologize, or I did it, or something. Whatever. I admit it. Yeah, I admit it. I did it. Something like that, right? I guess this was like his take on OJ, like, you know.
But a 20-minute song that basically hyped itself up at the same time. But I say, I'm sorry for being me, sorry for being rich, sorry for being a little different.
But none of it was my fault. So, and that's the other side of it. He said he admits it, and then he does an entire song of diffusing everything like if nothing was his fault. Everything was about the people around him, his bad managers, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Parents throwing their daughters at him. Yeah. All of this type. So everything was everybody else's fault. So I'm sitting there like, dude, are you... Like, I mean, I think Usher already did like Confessions 1 and 2. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, brother, it's been done already.
Yeah,
you know,
been done.
But I looked a little bit deeper.
Okay.
All right. So when I'm listening to it, man, I only listen to it once because you can only go through that like so many times. But when I listened to it, I heard somebody who was literally trying to set up his legacy in a like if you can't be famous, to be infamous, right? Be famous for the wrong things.
Okay.
Right? So I could literally see, you know, and I heard somebody else say this too, like in a few months they're gonna probably find R. Kelly not breathing again. Not breathing anymore. You know what I'm saying? Something. To me it sounded like a goodbye. You know what I'm saying? Wow. It sound because he was saying he's like, you know, some of you parents, because he was talking about Chicago, he's like some of you parents in the hood, you know, you should, you know, be more like me and take care of your kids and do this. Like he's trying, like I tried to help the hood, I tried to do this, all the charities I gave. So he was trying to set himself up as a martyr in my mind because he was saying everything that he's done, he hasn't been appreciated, and now the industry, you know, the powers that be are blocking his money because he can't do shows and he can't, you know, get Spotify plays and you know all of that type of stuff. So
that's a crazy insight. Man.
Yeah, to me, man, to me it sounded. I'm gonna just call it, but it sounded like a suicide letter to me.
That's a crazy insight because, like you said, he didn't really admit to anything. Yeah, you know what I mean. Like you said, it didn't sound like I admitted in the traditional sense where we thought, okay, he's gonna talk about the case. Yeah. He brought up the case and he said, my lawyer told me don't touch that.
Exactly.
And so it was like nothing really got addressed in the song that people have found him to be so controversial.
He just talked about all the things he was controversial for.
Exactly.
Starting with Aaliyah, but he never gave any explanation. He never apologized for anything, bro. So to me, it's like, yeah, your hook is saying, I admit it. Yeah. I did it. I admit it. Yeah, okay, I admit it. You admit what?
For 20 minutes.
Yes.
A 20 minute song.
You ain't admit nothing.
About nothing. That's a crazy insight, man. I hope we keep him in our prayers, man, because he still, I think, like you said, man, that infamy, his music's still what his music was. I was like, you can't tell me you wasn't dancing in Chocolate Factory.
Exactly.
So, you know, when all them songs came out,
12 was the bomb.
Exactly.
Man, back in the day, yeah.
My Jeep. Yep. You can't tell me you wasn't bumping them songs. I bet there's still a lot of people out there that find it difficult not to listen to an R. Kelly song.
They listening to R. Kelly, in their headphones.
They're going to go on the news and say, I'm not streaming nothing. Yeah. You don't have to because you got all his albums.
Exactly.
So,
so they still listening with their headphones on or something like that. But still, man, you know, like you said, we got to keep him in our prayers. You know, it is what it is at this point, man. But hopefully he don't go out like that.
Yeah. But I mean, man, we talking about infamy, right? And people going down in infamy. Yeah. I hate to do it, but we got to bring up Trump.
Oh my goodness.
We got to do it again, man. He sent out the tweet.
Do we have to?
He sent another tweet. Can you believe it?
I was gonna try to steer clear of this dude.
Oh man, I'm gonna do it.
I'm talking about it. But go ahead.
I'm gonna do it because he sent another tweet.
Yes,
he said bombs away to Iran. Basically, he said you want it, you can get it. You can get it how you live it, brother.
Exactly.
So you know, there it is, man. Trump again. You know, throwing them shots at people around the world. You know, are we surprised though?
We're not surprised, man. We're not surprised. This is a dangerous game that he's playing, bro. And he's not just playing. You know, he's playing with other people's lives, man.
That's what
you know what I'm saying. He's playing with your life and my life when we travel abroad. You know what I'm saying. He's playing with our sons and daughters, man, who are serving honorably in the military and all of this type. He's being reckless, man. For what reason, though? Yeah. You know what I'm saying. Is that presidential? Is that leadership? I mean, I got an issue with it, dude. I mean, it's time out. And people keep saying, well, you know, we need to impeach and we need to impeach. He's not going to get impeached, people. Let it go. Get off of that. All right, let it go.
If he was going to happen, it would have happened by now. He done told us 3 ways for Sunday the stuff we don't want to hear and that we know is already true. He's not getting impeached. Just leave that conversation.
I'll tell you what. Next time you go for a job interview, right, and they say, "Tell me something about yourself." I want you to stand up and say, "I can stand on the middle of Madison Avenue and shoot somebody, and I won't get arrested." And see how that work out for you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, America, man, bro, we stupid. Okay, all right, enough with the dog chat.
All right, Paulo.
No. But yeah, America, man, like, to me, bro, we get so caught up in propaganda.
Yeah.
We get so, it's not even news anymore. It's literally propaganda.
It's what they want us to see.
Exactly.
And it's what they want us to hear. It ain't really news.
Right, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So
it's crazy, dude.
But yeah, I'm sorry, people. I had to do it. I had to do it.
It is what it is, man. Even Polo got riled up on that.
Yeah,
one,
he
man.
said, Trump.
All the dogs in the neighborhood stopped barking on that, you know? But yeah, it's Polo. Yeah, that's what's up, folks. That's what's up. Look, I need to shout you out, man, because you rocking your Lit Life t-shirt today.
Yeah.
Puff a Minute being fully represented.
Yeah.
I got the Puff a Minute tee on, you know what I'm saying? You want to show them the back, bro?
Yeah.
You know, let them
Make
see
sure we
what's
say
going
it
on.
every week.
Yeah. There it is, man.
Yeah.
So we got the logos on the back, man. Facebook, Instagram. You know, now we got the Twitter going right now. So Puff a Minute is growing, but we owe all of you guys that come week after week, you know, share with us and stuff. But it's not your typical cigar feed, right? So again, man, ours is more about the conversation, you know?
Absolutely.
Because I feel like when you get together with your people, man, and you're enjoying a good cigar, it's cool to have that like barbershop conversation going on. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? The things that we talk about when we smoking a cigar. So that's what it's about. You know, want to thank you again for joining us. I think we're gonna get out of here and go catch this fight.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what's good. I'll be posting up some more footage from the IPCPR for all of you guys to check out. And you got something to go out with?
Yeah, man. Once again, like we say every week, make sure to click that like button. Make sure to follow us on Facebook.
Yeah.
Make sure to go see the YouTube. Make sure to click the bell link so you get the notifications every time we post up a new vid. And we appreciate all our followers that have been following us on Instagram, Facebook, all the nines. Man, we appreciate the love.
Absolutely, man. You guys are awesome. Thanks for joining us again for another Puff a Minute. And remember, we are not just blowing smoke.
Yes, sir.
Peace, and we'll see you next week.